action. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Brown, who just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Here's Lewis. Plays it up and banks it in. Well, Mike, this one should be interesting. Always a special night when we get to see two rivals go head-to-head.
Especially when it's within the same conference. These teams know each other so well. Going to the second and third option might be necessary tonight because they know what's coming on that first option. But can we keep the execution going, getting to the second and third options to get better shots?
I love it. We'll be looking for that. Here's Jackson after the basket by Boston. Got a piece of it. Ewing's shot is good.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Lewis outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Cycling. Bucket is good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jackson against Brown. Jackson kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to McDaniel. He tries for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When it's X-Man hitting threes, not much you can do to stop this offense.
Jackson against Brown. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Ewing.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
Ilyasova passes to Jackson. No dice from 9 feet out. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fox kicks to Brown. Back to Fox. It's Brown on the wing. They set the pick. Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper is on the mark.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
New York calls timeout. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jackson against Brown. Jackson kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Ewing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you know, for as big as Ewing is, he's got an explosiveness to him, and he's got pretty good strength and size. He's a tough cover.
A free throw off from Ewing. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Brown. Here's Gamble. Back to Brown. Over Jackson. Here's Cycling. It's rebounded by New York. And a record-setting season continues for him. Now up over 30 road wins. Now, here is Oakley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Stolen by Ewing. McDaniel, the pass to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
That's as high percentage as you get. Ewing with the ball at the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown outside. Pass to Lewis. Shoots a fader. And it falls over the rim and in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
To the paint, here's Ilyasova. Lewis grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead. Down low and stolen by Oakley. Here's McDaniel. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. McDaniel's got 5.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
You know, the last matchup they had, rebounding was where they fell short. The question is, can they make the adjustment in this one?
I'm sure the coaching staff called it to their attention. Gotta hold their own inside.
Substitution on the court.
Wow.
Outside, Bagley. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Nice, aggressive play by Bagley, drawing the foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
Celtics making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Larry Bird. Shot clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Webb. And Boston with the rebound, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
You know, you come into the game, every game, with a chance of winning, you think, but they were just totally outclassed.
Still, I would have liked them to come out with a little more fire. They picked a bad opponent to come out and lay an egg against.
Taking 2 shots.
And McHale drops them both.
One of the more unique big men in this game. McHale is an impact player at both ends of the floor.
To the inside. Bull can't hit. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. To the right side. From deep three-point land. And Bull pulls it down. Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Abdul-Nabi. Second chance effort. And no problem from Bull as he finishes at the rim.
Another lead change. Back and forth we go as neither team willing to back down after a bucket.
And no matter which side you are cheering for, these are the games you love. Both teams fighting every step of the way.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They've been resolute. I mean, attacking the paint early, very forceful.
Haven't been shy, absorbing contact and throwing their weight around inside.
Now, here's Reed. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Kevin McHale.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
Bullard, he's checked in for Reed. Good on both. And for these teams, Coach, fighting to make the playoffs, the postseason's already started.
Especially for those on the outside looking in. Every game matters. And that's tough on teams that have been inconsistent throughout the year.
Fox inside the line. It's rebounded by Abdel-Nabi. The Knicks leading by 3. Ewing left side. Out to the right wing. Bullard the pass to Webb. Outside Williams with the shot. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Good shot right there. I like seeing him be assertive on offense.
Webb against Bagley. High post McHale. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fox finds McHale. Here's Gambler. Pass to Bagley. From downtown. It's rebounded by Abdelnaby. Webb against Bagley. And that one, good. And now a 7-point New York lead.
And they're pressing their advantage here, looking to extend this lead.
Not content to rest on their laurels. They'll continue to attack.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Right side Bagley. Pass to Gamble. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. New York leading by 7. Picked off in midair. Bagley with the ball. Williams picks him up. Outside Jackson. Williams against Bagley. High post McHale. On the wing Jackson. And stolen by Oakley. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Ilyasova. And good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. Ilyasova's got his first points in this one. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside, Bagley. Shoots over Webb. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Bagley.
You know, when it's Bagley as your point guard being the scorer, that'll add another dimension to the offense.
Ilyasova can't hit. For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Jackson gets the bucket.
These are the kinds of shots you want to get every time, especially when the defense is nowhere to be found.
Pass to Ewing. Back to Webb. On deep, Ilyasova gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Ilyasova's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see.
Turning up the intensity dial here. Trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
Certainly a little fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And then for New York, Bowl, he's checked in for Ewing. McDaniel comes in for Williams. And it's Jackson in for Webb. Here's McDaniel. Back to Jackson. Cycli pulls it in. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Detroit.
And you tip the hat to this team's defense in that win. Great activity on that side of the ball.
They were disciplined and stayed focused start to finish. Challenged every shot they could.
They retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Brown inside the line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson against Brown. Back to Jackson. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jackson against Lewis. Bird outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Fox kicks to Lewis. Back to Fox. Brown wide open. He fired. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 5. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oak.
Pass to Brown. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Reggie Lewis flying high, hammering home that pass. Nice.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Here is Ilyasova. Lewis covering. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The wide open look here for Fox. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now just a 3-point Knicks lead. Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Jackson kicks to Ilyasova. Roll a screen on Lewis. Here's McDaniel. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Pure scorer. Defense a little too tight on McDaniel, and he knew it.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good. McDaniel. And so he makes both from the line. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Brown. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Lewis. Over Ilyasova. Lewis misses.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often. There's no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Xavier McDaniel displaying his skills today.
Well, at this point, not a surprise to see him making winning plays.
That's what he does. Gets after it and moves the needle for his team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ilyasova. Now here's Ewing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, once Ewing secures the ball inside, it's over. You almost have to foul.
Patrick Ewing, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ewing. Celtics trail by 7. And here is Brown. Rebounded by Jackson. Pass to Ewing. Here's Lewis trying to get open as Bird. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And Lewis is one of those special all-around talents. He does a little bit of everything. He scores it, passes, rebounds at a high level. Good all-around player.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Ewing. Rebound by the Celtics.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Brown the pass to Cycling. It's rebounded by Ewing. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Good work there as it goes. Ewing's got 4 points this quarter.
7 feet, 240 pounds, Patrick Ewing. One tough man to stop.
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Bird. Count the basket. Bird's got his first 2 points.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Pass to Ewing. And Boston with the rebound. Cycley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox looking it over. Brown with it. Bird right side. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
Straight up, Larry Bird gets buckets all around the floor.
New York calls timeout. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. Take a look at New York. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Boston. Right now, quite a ways down below. Here's McDaniel. Good work defensively by Fox.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Up top, Brown. On the wing, Bird. Pass to Lewis. Ewing gets the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Jackson. And here's Ewing. Here's McDaniel. 7 points in the game. Shoots from the line. New York, no good that time either.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Brown drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Big hoop right there with extra emphasis that time.
And Clark gets the point guard slamming it home. How about that?
That bucket feels like more than 2 points. Huge in this game. It's easy to jack up 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And New York making a change here. Williams is checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bagley against Jackson. A wide open look for Bird. And the 3 off target.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Someone who plays way taller than his 6'1" height. Jackson getting it done close in.
On the wing, Bird unloads. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Jackson passes to Ilyasova. Can't cash in from close range. Boston shooting 43% for the game. Bagley with a wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is where Oakley makes his living. Strong move in the lane.
Outside, Bagley. Pass to Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's just a smart play by Fox. High IQ at work, working his way to the strike.
And a chance in just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Boston. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Ilyasova passes to Williams. Off with the layup.
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this.
It's Bird, top of the key. Pass to McHale. Bagley with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Bagley bounce pass. Here's Gamble. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Gamble's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New York. They lead by 4. It's Ewing high post. Over Bagley. New York missing again. Down low. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Now Ilyasova. He has 5. There's Jackson with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer Bagley. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Knicks up by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Gamble. There's a screen by McHale. Lots of room. Ewing gets the rebound. Ewing's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now, here is Webb. Ewing, the pass to Abdelnaby. Ewing against McHale to the middle. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's McLeod. McHale up top. Here's Gamble. Outside Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. Webb the pass to Bull. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bagley, he's checked in for Boston. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ilyasova's checked in. Pass to Webb. And it's Ewing in the corner. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Nice D from McHale. Jackson kicks to McHale to take the lead. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Lewis checked in for Jackson.
Number 35, Reggie Lewis.
And the Celtics with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Lewis. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Celtics lead by 1.
John Bagley is kind of shifty with his ball handling, but he's got a great knack for finding the open gap. Does a good job setting his teammates up.
Ewing can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Making it look routine inside. This is why Klein's guys feed him the rock.
The Knicks call time. The Celtics making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Brad Nelson had some words for his team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lewis. Here's Cycling. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Ronnie Cycli's stature definitely makes him a standout on the floor, but he's also a true worker. He doesn't just count on his extra inches to get it done.
Boston making a switch here. Fox is checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Oakley's checked in for Bull. McDaniel comes in for Williams. And it's Jackson in for Webb. Now here's Jackson to the inside. Stolen by Lewis. Here's Ewing. Count it, and the foul. It's on Larry Bird.
You can tell Ewing isn't afraid to shoulder the load out there. He tries to do it all for his team on the offensive end.
A free throw off from Ewing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Bird. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
Came close to picking that one off. Nice hustle defensively.
Even those deflections help. Very disruptive to the offense.
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. 5 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Brown, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Shot's good by Oakley.
Oakley knew exactly how important that bucket was, and he found a way through effort and focus to get the bucket.
Brown outside. Pass to Lewis. Over Ilyasova. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
This is why they get it to Lewis in big moments, because they understand how special he is.
To the middle. It's tipped. Brown against Jackson. And it's Brown missing. Brown's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Ilyasova. Off target with his 3. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9. Outside, Fox. Bird dishes to Brown. Jackson against Lewis. Bird outside. 4 on the shot clock. Cycling passes to Fox. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The kick out to Ilyasova. Pass to Ewing. Outside Jackson. McDaniel, the pass to Ewing. Cycli pulls it in. This is what it's come down to.
Monster possession.
Lewis against Ilyasova. Lewis passes the ball. Over Jackson. It's in!
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
He's got that mentality. Doesn't shy away from big moments.
Brown against Jackson. Pass to Ewing. Outside for Jackson. Right wing. And Ewing now top of the key. Trying to end the drought. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The Celtics call time. Pass to Bird. Brown outside. Now, here's Fox. For the win. Whoa!
It's good!
He got it to go!
No doubt about it. Before the red light came on.
My, oh my, oh my. They'll be talking about that one for a while.
Couldn't scream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite a while.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Well, it was an absolute thriller, Mike. We were so fortunate to watch it. These fans, too, holding their breath. They had to until the final whistle.
There was no shortage of excitement, and getting it done in front of the home crowd makes it even sweeter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.